Hello everyone, I'm the Nerdy Fool, and welcome back to Zelda Ocarina of Time. We just had a cutscene in Kakariko Town where it was kind of burning and Sheik was attacked. And I believe we were informed that the Shadow Temple is around here somewhere. So that's where we're at now, is theoretically I'm finding the Shadow Temple. I don't think it's this. Yeah, Sheik was attacked by a shadow of some sort. Have you ever played the Nocturne of Shadow that Sheik taught you? No, I don't think I have. That's a reasonable question. I suppose that should take me directly to the temple, so yeah. Left, right, right. This is Nocturne, right? Yeah. Left, right, right, A. Left, right, down. Oh, this is... remembering 7 buttons. I don't know if I can do that. Left, right, right, A. Left, right, down. Left, right, right, A. Right. Nope, that was left. Left, right, right, A. Right, left, down. Left, right, right, A. Right, left, down. Nope. Misremembered. Navi has no chill. That's true. Left, right, right, A. Left, right, down. Left, right, right, A. Left, right, down. There we are. I think I was doing right, left, down. Yes, warp to the graveyard, which is where I'm already at. Ah. This is somewhere new in the graveyard. This is up here. Okay, we saw this ledge up here, but we didn't have a way to get up here. And these still don't do anything. After an entire game. Just tells me the time. Okay. Well, I'm not good at some puzzles, but I'm pretty certain the only way I'm going to pull off lighting all of these, if they're timed, is using Din's Fire. Like, I don't see any other way to pull that off. Sure. If there's some bigger explanation that I don't understand about those stones, I assume it's not spoilery at this point since we're near the end of the game. But they seem weird that they just exist to tell me the time. So this temple requires that we've gotten that spell. Fair enough. Shadow Temple. Well, let's get that off of my hotbar so I don't waste all my magic on accident. Okay, that looks like a bottomless pit. The shadow will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. Okay, I also know what that means. Only one who has sacred feet can cross the Valley of the Dead. Sacred feet? I mean, it's possible that they're talking about the iron boots, because I did get those from the Was it the king of the Zora that gave it to me, or the princess? Either way, I think one of them gave me the iron boots. Therefore, they're, you know, royal. But I'm guessing... Oh, let's see. There's a mask trade side quest, and the final reward is a mask that talks to them, and they give you lore. Lore time for that quest? Ha! Could be cool if we have spare time, but I don't know if it'll encourage viewer retention. Yeah. Oh, iron boots were from the ice cavern. Okay. My guess, since there's a new boot slot, like we only have 2 out of 3 boots, and the other categories all have 3 items, we're probably gonna get new boots. So there's probably somewhere else I need to go. Like here. One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. Can I just walk through? Yeah, I can. Eye of Truth not needed. Like, I don't want to waste all of my mana. Shadow Temple. Here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Wait, do all the ones with glowing eyes have stories to say? No. Yes. Okay, I can walk through that one. I can walk through a lot of them. Huh. Was there a way to get into this central pillar? I can't turn my camera. I wish I had control of my camera. Okay, so it looks like just 2 paths out of here that I'm seeing. We've got this one. Okay. I'm seeing stuff above me. Alright, you're down. Nope. There we go. Hey, Morbid Archives. Thanks for being here. Please no spoilers. This is the first time playing, so I'm going through it blind. Okay, we got the dungeon map. That's always good. I think this was the side we came in on, maybe? I guess I have the map, I can see. I cannot tell. Is this back to the entrance? I think so. No, I think we're sitting at 3 heart pieces. So, no problem. I knew that there would be some sort of new boots coming along. They made that pretty clear, so... yeah. Just letting you know for future reference. What is hidden in the darkness? Tricks full of ill will. You can't see the way forward. I'm gonna use up so much. Whoa. Yeah. Just wandering around to see... One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. I know. I'm just making sure that if there's any more pots that are going to throw themselves at me, I'm ready for it. Okay, we got a path out this way. Oh, it's another one of these. How did we deal with this last time? Oh, is that how we know where he's actually going to pop out? Because of the shadow. I think last time I got grabbed a ton of times and it was super annoying. I don't think I ever really figured out the mechanic. But I'm not wanting to get grabbed again. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be working. How do I get you? Because, yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid. No, 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 no. Run, run, run. Okay, I have forgotten how to do this fight. Navi, what do you have to say? Dead hand, watch out for its infinite hands, aim for its head. Guess our reward for the first fight was the lens, so you couldn't do that last time. Okay. Kids were scared at the corpse figure, but not you. Okay. Oh, I already have my bow out. I mean, I'm aiming for its head, but... Okay, that's where it's at. How do I... Is the only way to get it out to get grabbed by a hand? That's what it seems like. That seems like a really odd way of doing it. No, no, no. No, no, no. Link. Link. Oh, you are so dumb. Avoid the hands. So it seems like the plan here is that we keep hitting its head. Eventually it'll stop. It goes underground and we use the lens to choose a hand that's far away from where it is underground. Looks like it's all the way by the door. We get grabbed by that, which will pull it out, and then we run. Infinite hands. I'd love to have more hands. Like, imagine a third hand so you can eat while playing video games. Or you could hold an N64 controller correctly with 3 hands. Yeah. That controller was designed weirdly. Alright, get within range. That didn't take long. Where are you now? Way on the other side. Okay. Let's get grabbed. Come on, get over here. It's again way over there. I'm assuming I'm doing this correctly. It's just very slow. I haven't damaged him at all yet. Really? This isn't damaging him? Because now he says to aim for his head. And I'm hitting his head until he goes away. That feels like I'm successful. Like green splatters fly off of him whenever we hit him. You're telling me I'm not damaging him. Then presumably I need to actually let him get close, and when he leans down to bite, then we attack his head with our sword. But that feels extremely sketchy. All right. Okay, over by the door. We'll assume that that is the correct way. You're kidding me. Like, I have to wait for him to pop out. Oh, that was too close. He's gonna bite me. Ow. Come on, let go. There we go. I think I killed him. I was not noticing the invulnerable noises. Hover boots. Nice. With these mysterious boots, you can hover above the ground. The downside, no traction. That sounds dangerous. You can even use these to walk for short periods where there is no solid ground. Be brave and trust in the boots. Well, while I'm in a safe room where there's no enemies around, let's try these hover boots and see what no traction means. Oh, that's... So it basically turns everything into ice. Well, I don't like that. I get it will have its purpose when it has its purpose, but for right now, those are not good. So, we know if we go back to that opening area, we can use the hover boots to get across. And it looks like that's what I'm supposed to do, because I think I've been everywhere. It's your favorite Link is Mirror Shield, Hover Boots, and Goron Tunic. Sure. And this all looks important. Make my beak face the skull of truth. The alternative is descent into the deep darkness. I mean, I'm guessing that's the skull of truth, so you already are facing it. Alright, so let's try out these hover boots. Maybe we'll try and get a running start. Oh, barely. Wait. I can't go through. Well, that's just rude. Huh. Hang on, a couple of these pedestals don't actually have a skull on them. Only you have a skull on it. You're the skull of truth. Gotcha. That's what it's talking about. That's not the skull of truth. Grab. No? You're going too far, Link. Much too far. Link. I didn't see anything happen, so I pushed it a little farther. And apparently, that was wrong. Thought it was just a slight nudge off. Alright, you are now facing the skull of... Does the skull of truth change? It does. Okay, this is now the skull of truth. That's even cooler. I just assumed it was locked in place. Okay, you are the skull of truth. Ah. If I'd waited a second longer before, I would have seen that happen. But I was just like, oh, there was no response. Clearly, I'm not pointing in the right direction. I gotcha. Alright, then we put back on real boots. Where I'm not walking on a frictionless surface. Let's pull out some bombs. Goodbye. Navi's focused here. But I can't do anything with it. But we do have 2 more paths to head out. Is there a song I'm supposed to play here? Maybe, but nothing comes to mind. I mean, Song of Time is my usual go-to if I don't know what else to play. Just don't know what else... Why should we be focusing there? Right A down. We can try it. Okay, so yeah, nothing happened. And let's go through here. Maybe at some point we'll figure out what I'm supposed to do in that location. No? So I have to collect all of those silver rupees. I think the game calls them white rupees. In my eye, they're silver. I somehow missed that one. Awesome. Ow. Oh, we're gonna get cut again. Yep. That does lots of damage. What other ones are we missing? Okay, we've got one way up there. And for now, that seems to be it. Stick to the corners. Oh dear. No, Link. Come on, man. There we go. Ow. I didn't actually see what door we just opened. I think it might be that one all the way across. I'm gonna travel in the direction of the blades. Here. Yes. Small key. Always good. Is there anything obvious about this room that I haven't noticed? No. Let's go to the map. No, this room has no other exits. So I guess we just go back out the way we came in and go through a different door. Oh dear. You're back. That's not part of the plan. I could just run past. Oh, that's the real wall. What's the Song of Sun that I always forget? Right down up. No, come on. That was the whole point of playing the Sun song. I need hearts. Just ran past, what a legend. Yep, that's the kind of hero I am. Scary monsters, let's just run past them. I mean, if they're going to respawn constantly, there's no point in wasting all my bombs fighting them. Alright. When I go out of here, it looks like there should be a path to the right. But I'm not seeing it. Which means I'm probably going to need to explore this room a bit more thoroughly, so I do think I need to kill this guy. No, Link. Yes. I thought he was just dropping to his feet. That was a terrible throw. There you go. Hey, and it gave me a bomb. So. This is where we just came out of. That's the other path we went through. Which means it looks like there should be a path there. But there's very much not. Unless I do have to do something with this to make it happen. But it's not the Song of Time. We could try Zelda's Lullaby. None of the rest of these sound like they would do it, but Zelda's Lullaby, usually there's an obvious Triforce that I'm not seeing here. I could throw a bomb at that wall. It doesn't have any obvious cracks in it, which I would expect if that's what I'm supposed to do. As well as it feels like I'm supposed to do something to that central platform, because that's where Navi keeps going. I stand corrected, obviously. Okay. You appeared out of nowhere. Not a fan. Yeah, not a fan. Okay, we have a giant guillotine. I assume the goal is to walk through the air to get over the top of it with good timing. We can do it like that. Alright, the frictionless boots are not helping here. Even a broke clock is right twice a day. Harsh. Did I miss anything behind me when I just jumped down? It doesn't look like it. Okay. Just wanting to be thorough. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Thanks for the advice. Presumably once I get into this room. Yep. Goodbye, rupees. Hang on. Is there a ledge right below me? Not really. That's a steep slope. Okay, and that's all real. I was wondering if that was just illusion. Oh, there's some illusionary platforms, or I guess hidden platforms over there. That's good to keep an eye out for. Same with over there. That is neat. But it looks like this is going to force me to use these. Yeah, Link. Nope. You monster. I do not like the speed this is going. Alright, we're putting on real boots. I'm not fighting this. Come on, man. There you go. Now, there are platforms here. So am I wanting to get over to there? And Navi's pointing something out. What? No one knows. I think I'm going to try this direction. Let's see where this takes me. Because secret directions are cool. 2 chests. Okay, are there invisible enemies attacking? Yeah, there are. Well, that's more awkward. So stay out of the center. Alright, Keys. You're down. Well, that is just cruel. I need hearts. And you would dare mock me with them. Aha, a heart. So I probably need to kill that last Keese before I can get out of here. Can I reach all the way to that wall? Nice. These 2 hearts just floating here. Is that a Song of Time thing? That could actually be. Write A down. Because a block being there would make sense. Yeah, okay. There we go. Nice. Another gold Skulltula. More rupees. I guess there'd be a chest there, and there was. I mean, I could see it on the map, so it's not that much of a guess, but still. Alright, was that everything over here? Alright, see you, pseudonym. Yes, that's everything over here. So now we go back out here. And we have to walk over air. Huh. It's a touch nerve-wracking to do that. I'm expecting one of those drop down from the ceiling to attack me, monsters. Alright, we're putting back on real boots again. Nope. There. Come on. There you go. Nice. Him jumping over me helped out. So now I think the only place to go is forward. So let's put back on the hover boots. No, Link. Grrr. Am I gonna have to fight this monster again? That's the real question. Yeah, of course I am. Any chance you want to jump over me again? Because that really opened up options to attack you. There we go. More arrows. So last time I didn't wait till we were at the very top, and apparently I should have. No, Link. Oh. The frictionless movement. It is definitely a thing. I'll make it through this. Come on, dude. Only a couple more hits. One more hit. There we go. back on real boots. Nothing special going on there. And I won't be able to throw the bomb that far. But I need to hit you with a bomb. There we go. That makes this a lot easier. Okay, this looks like it's outside of your range. Looks like the far side one is also outside of his range. These are the more exciting ones to grab.